Morning, dear children. How are you all? Are you ready to learn English now? What we learned last day? Can you say? Yes, we learned about Billu the dog. What happened to him? He became very old and he was so tired. That time his master decided to throw him away, and he told his decision to his wife. That time she did not agree with him. Whatever may be, his master decided to throw him away. Billu heard what his master told to his wife. Then he became very frightened. And what did he do? Then he went to the woods for what? To meet his best friend, and he told everything to his best friend, a fox. And what did that fox say to him? That fox said to him, "You don't worry, I have got an idea." What did that fox say to him? "You don't worry about that, I have got an idea." And after that, the fox shared his idea to Billu. What did that fox do? The fox shared his good idea to Billu. Then what happened next? Yes, come to the lesson. Next paragraph. You listen very carefully. I will read for you. Listen. Next day, early in the morning, the farmer went to the field with his wife. They took the baby with them. They laid the baby in the shade of a tree. While they worked, the old dog stood near the baby, watching it. Children, read one time silently. Okay, very good. Then the fox shared his idea to Billu. Then what happened next? Listen. Next day, early in the morning, the farmer went to the field with his wife. They took the baby with them. What happened next day? Next day, early in the morning, the farmer and his wife went to the field with his wife, and they took the baby with them. That farmer and his wife went to the field and they took the baby with them. They had one small baby and they took that small baby, and early in the morning they went to the field to work. Field means what? അവരുടെ കൃഷിസ്ഥലത്തേക്ക്, പാടി ഫീൽഡ്. ഹാവ് യു ലേൺഡ് അബൌട്ട് പാടി ഫീൽഡ്? അവരുടെ കൃഷിസ്ഥലത്തേക്ക്, ഫീൽഡിലേക്ക് അവർ അതിരാവിലെ, ഏർലി ഇൻ ദ മോർണിംഗ്. വാട്ട് ഈസ് ദ മീനിങ് ഓഫ് ഏർലി ഇൻ ദ മോർണിംഗ്? അതിരാവിലെ അവർ അവരുടെ ഫീൽഡിലേക്ക് പോയി. FIELD സ്പെല്ലിംഗ് ഫീൽഡ്, FIELD. വാട്ട് ഡിഡ് ദേ ഡു നെക്സ്റ്റ് ഡേ? Next day, early in the morning, the farmer and his wife went to the field and they took their baby with them. And also they had one small baby. They took the baby and went to the field early in the morning. അതിരാവിലെ ഫാർമറും അവൻ്റെ വൈഫും അവരുടെ ചെറിയ കുട്ടിയെയും എടുത്തുകൊണ്ട് ഫീൽഡിലേക്ക് വർക്ക് ചെയ്യുവാനായിട്ട് പോയി. They laid the baby in the shade of a tree, and when they reached the field, what did they do? They laid their baby in the shade of a tree. Where did they lay their baby? They laid their baby in the shade of a tree. ട്രീയുടെ ഷെയ്ഡിൽ അവരവരുടെ ബേബിയെ അവിടെ കിടത്തി. ദേ ലെയ്ഡ് ദർ ബേബി, LAID, ഇൻ ദ ഷെയ്ഡ് ഓഫ് എ ട്രീ. യു നോ ഷെയ്ഡ് ഓഫ് എ ട്രീ? ട്രീയുടെ ഷെയ്ഡിൽ, ട്രീയുടെ തണലിൽ അവരുടെ ബേബിയെ അവർ കിടത്തി. Where did they lay their baby? They laid their baby in the shade of a tree. While they worked, the old dog stood near the baby watching it. While they work, അവർ വർക്ക് ആരംഭിച്ചപ്പോൾ, ചെയ്ത് തുടങ്ങിയപ്പോൾ, the old dog stood near the baby. Where did that dog stood? Billu stood near the baby. ബേബിയുടെ അടുത്തായി നിന്നു. എന്നിട്ട് അവൻ എന്ത് ചെയ്തു? ബേബി വാച്ചിങ് ഇറ്റ്. What was Billu doing? Billu was watching the baby. Billu was watching the baby. കുട്ടിയെ ഇങ്ങനെ വാച്ച് ചെയ്തുകൊണ്ടേയിരുന്നു. Why? Because that farmer and his wife, they two were working in the field and they laid their baby in the shade of a tree. That time our Billu stood near the baby and watched it. Stood near the baby and watched it. Children, listen one more time. I will read for you once again. Listen very carefully. The fox shared the idea with Billu. Next day, early in the morning, the farmer went to the field with his wife. They took the baby with them. They laid the baby in the shade of a tree. While they worked, the old dog stood near the baby watching it. Children, listen. New words. Share. Spell out. Share. You know share? Share ചെയ്തു. Shared. SHARED. Next day. Next. Spell out. NEXT. NEXTDAY. Next day. Early. EARLY. Early in the morning. അതിരാവിലെ. Early in the morning means അതിരാവിലെ. MORNING. Morning. Farmer. FARMER. Went to the field. FIELD. അവരുടെ കൃഷിസ്ഥലത്തേക്ക്, അവരുടെ തോട്ടത്തിലേക്ക്, ഫീൽഡിലേക്ക് പോയി. വയലിലേക്ക്. പാടി ഫീൽഡ് മീൻസ് വയൽ, ഫീൽഡ്, കൃഷിസ്ഥലം. They took their baby with them. They took the baby with them. Baby, BABY. Laid, LAID. They laid their baby. അവരുടെ കുട്ടിയെ മരത്തിൻ്റെ തണലിൽ കിടത്തി. Laid, LAID. Shade, SHADE. Tree, you know it now? Spelling TREE. Tree. While they worked, വർക്ക് ചെയ്തപ്പോൾ. While, that time, WHILE. while, അവർ വർക്ക് ചെയ്തപ്പോൾ. While, that time, while they worked, the old dog stood. Spelling STOOD. Stood. Near, NEAR. അടുത്ത്. Near means അടുത്ത്. NEAR. The dog stood. Do you know the V1 form of stood? Stand. Stood. അവൻ കുട്ടിയുടെ, ബേബിയുടെ അരികെ തന്നെ നിന്നു. ഇങ്ങനെ വാച്ചിങ് ഇറ്റ്. അവനെ വാച്ച് ചെയ്തുകൊണ്ട്. എന്തെങ്കിലും അപകടം ഉണ്ടാകുന്നുണ്ടോ, അവനെ ആരെങ്കിലും ശല്യം ചെയ്യാൻ വരുന്നുണ്ടോ, കുട്ടിക്കൊരു അപകടവും വരാതെ അവൻ വാച്ച് ചെയ്തുകൊണ്ട് നിന്നു. വാച്ചിങ്. സ്പെല്ലിംഗ് WATCHING. വാച്ചിങ് ഇറ്റ്. All these are new words for you. I think that you could understand the meaning. Then once again, one more time I will read. Listen here, children. The fox shared the idea with Billu. Next day, early in the morning, the farmer went to the field with his wife. They took the baby with them. They laid the baby in the shade of a tree. While they worked, the old dog stood near the baby watching it. Children, listen. One question I will ask. Where did the farmer and his wife lay their baby? Where did the farmer and his wife lay their baby? Answer. Can you say? Okay. They laid their baby in the shade of a tree. They laid their baby in the shade of a tree. Okay. What was Billu doing? What was Billu doing? Billu was watching the baby. Billu was watching the baby. Okay. I will send you the new words. Write and study the spelling of words and write by side one word in one line 3 or 4 times. And read the lesson 2 or 3 times and learn the question answers given before. Okay. Thank you. Have a nice day.